Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another How to Survive Guide series with me, Avali, and today I'm going to go over the 1.16 fixes for you guys. There are two farms I'm going to do, an easy and intermediate farm for 1.16 zombies, and they work amazingly. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, and if you do enjoy yourself, make sure you subscribe, smack that like button, and let's keep it going. Alright guys, so for the basic level 1.16 zombie farm, these are the items you will need. You will need 2 buckets of water, some torches to light up the area, a pickaxe, a hopper, 1 or 2 chests depending on how long you plan on AFKing down here, and if you want to collect the loot, a stair block, and a trap door. These don't, it doesn't matter which type you use, and a way in and out of your AFK farm. All right, so gather up those materials and let's get it started. All right, guys, so once you have all of the items gathered up and you make it back to your zombie spawner, make sure you light it up like this so the zombies don't spawn. All right. And now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dig out the room 9 by 9. So it's gonna be 9 across each direction. All right. So it's gonna be a nice open room just like this. Once you've done that, you're gonna take a few of those blocks that you had gathered up from making this room a 9 by 9, and you're gonna place them on top of your zombie spawner, just like that. Okay. Once you've done that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go from, well, you're going to dig down the floor 4 blocks. So 2, 3, 4. You're going to dig the entire floor down 4. All right. Now, once you've done that, your room should look something similar to this. All right. And you're going to come back and you're going to make sure to keep the bottom portion of this room lit up, because if you don't, you can have zombies down here spawning while you're trying to work. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do is you're going to take our pickaxe, and from underneath the spawner, you're going to face the direction that you want the zombies to funnel into. So I want all my zombies to go to this back wall here, away from the entrance, and I'm going to dig down 1 block all the way down, and then 1 block less all the way out to make a triangle just like this. So we'll have a triangle underneath our spawner. Now that the triangle's dug out, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the center and you're going to dig out a 2 by 3, so 2 tall, 3 wide entryway, and then a 2 by 1 here in the center, and you're gonna dig back a few blocks. I normally go 3 to 4, and that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's 4. All right, so just like this, and then you're gonna come back to your triangle, and you're gonna break out 1 more block. So it pushes the triangle back just 1 more block. Now the reason for this is once you put your water, so you grab your water buckets and you put your water in the corner, this will allow the water to flow all the way down into your funnel where you're going to kill the zombies. Now, if you didn't break those blocks, right, the ones just like this, if you didn't break those, the water wouldn't flow. It'll stop just like this. That's why it's important to break those other blocks. All right, so now that we have our water flowing where we want it, you're going to come back here to the corridor, and you're going to go to the very back block or the very last block, depending on how far you went. So I went to 4, and I'm going to go down 1 block like this, and then dig out a room for me to AFK into, and this would be the room that I can use to come in and out of the farm. So if I wanted to get out, you know, right here I'll set up my ladders. That's what they're for, and I can go up to the surface, all right, or wherever I need to go. or I can just dig around so I can get back out to my mining tunnel, because that's pretty much how you found this place. So that is up to you. I like to just go up and down. It makes it a lot easier. All right. So now that we have dug out a little space for our AFKing, make sure you light this little area up so that way nothing spawns in here. And then we're going to take our chest, our hopper, our stair, and our trap door, and build up the collection area. So the first thing first, we're going to take our chest, place it down like this so you can open it. And you're going to want to place your hopper into your chest. So I have a mod on so you guys can see which way the hopper is flowing. It's flowing this way. And the way you guys can tell is by looking at the tail of the hopper. So the tail of the hopper is pointing into the chest, and that's how you know it's going the right direction. Now, if you guys can't seem to get that setup done, what you can do is just dig down and put your chest down here like this, and your hopper on top like that. That works too, because you can still access your chest, because the hopper isn't a, like, it's a block, but it's not a full block, so you can look underneath and open it that way. All right, guys, so the next thing we're going to need to do here is we're going to take our trap door, all right, and we're going to place it right here, just like this, facing our tunnel or our corridor or wherever the zombies are going to be coming from. All right, so this trap door does a lot of things. It stops the baby zombies from coming into the area. So you can either have it here because they are 1 block tall, or you can put it on top of the chest like this. And either way, they can't get over the trapdoor, so they can't get to you. All right. Now, that stair, you're going to take it and you're going to place it right here, because that's where you're going to sit and chill and AFK. No, I'm joking. You don't really need the stair. So the last thing we need to do is come back to our area here, and we're going to remove all of the torches off the walls and off of the spawner, just like this, and you will be getting spawns like crazy. Just make sure you have a way out, because if you don't, you could potentially die in your own farm. All right, so make sure it's dark, and as you can see here, all the zombies, they will flow into this area, but once we start AFKing here, can you move, sir? Move. All right, so we get in here, and once we get in here, and we're standing here, the zombies will eventually turn around and start to look at you. They'll look at you, and then they'll walk toward you and stand here on the hopper, and then you can just AFK there and hit their little feet. All right, so that is the first and easiest farm for you guys. Let's get into the intermediate. We back with the intermediate zombie farm here for 1.16 Minecraft. So these are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need a pickaxe to mine out some of the area in the background. You're going to need 27 signs. Yes, 27 signs. That's not a lot. It's really easy. Some ladders to get in and out of your AFK area if you want to use ladders, or you can dig out a tunnel. It does not matter. Some torches, which I forgot to put in here, so make sure you bring torches to light up the area. You're going to need 2 fences, 1 soul sand, a hopper, 2 chests maybe, and a trap door. Okay, now this next portion is really important. So you either need a infinite water source to fill up your water elevator with water. So that's around 28 buckets of water if you don't have an infinite water source. You're going to need 26 pieces of kelp, or 26 pieces of ice. Okay, so once you have those materials, make your way back down to your zombie spawner, and this is what you need to do. You're back. We're here. The first thing you need to do is, just like before, clear out a 9x9 area in your zombie spawner and put 2 blocks or 3 blocks or however many blocks it takes to put on top of the spawner to the ceiling. All right. And then again, you're going to dig the floor down by 4 blocks. Make sure you light up the bottom. And again, we are going to make another triangle from our spawner to the direction that we want our zombies to go. And again, I want my zombies to go away from the entrance here. So I want them to go this way. I'm just going to remind myself where I want them to go. And we're going to dig out the triangle that we dug out before. It's really, really easy, guys. So just follow along here. All right, and just like that, your triangle is dug out how you want it. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna take these blocks out just like this. So it's another 2x3, and then this is where the fun begins. So we're gonna dig back 1, 2, and 3 blocks just like that. So you can widen this out if you want, it doesn't matter. So you should have something that looks like this once you've finished digging out your area. All right, so you have your 9x9, your floor was dug down 4, and then you have your triangle with a corridor for these zombies to go into. So if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you for watching and remind you guys to smack that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe and hit the bell if you are enjoying the content and you'd like to see more how-to videos, you know, like this in the future. So I thank you, and let's keep it going. You have everything you need to finish off this farm here in your inventory, okay? And let's keep this moving right along here. So you're going to come back to your corridor, and you're going to dig a 2x2 downward right here at the front. So it goes from your triangle to a 3x3, and then you're going to dig down a 2x2. All right. At the bottom of this 2x2, you're going to place your 2 fence gates. Okay. Just like that. And then here, you're going to remove this block, and you're going to replace it with your soul sand. All right. That's very, very important that it's soul sand and nothing else. Now that you guys have done that, this part is very important. I repeat, very important. Because I've seen a lot of people comment on my former videos about this part not working. It does work. You just have to follow along very, very closely and make sure you don't mess anything up or it won't work. Okay, so when you do this next portion, you're going to have your water and your signs. Okay, so you can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's up to you. The easy way, in my opinion, is as you dig up 26 blocks, so that block doesn't count. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 26. Make sure you do it on both sides as you go up and place your signs. All right, so you're going to place signs all the way up just like this. All right, and as you dig up, you know, you can dig up and then just like replace this side. So it'll look something like this. As you're digging up, you're placing your 26 signs. All right. So you dig up 26. How I do it. I dug up 26 and place all of our signs, which should leave you 1 sign left over. So you should have 1 sign remaining if you did this properly. All right. And that's going to go over here. So you dig up 26. Now, how I do this, it's very, very easy, is I place water right here, just like this. I go out to the edge, I crouch, and I break. Here, well, I don't have the pickaxe, but I break the blocks as I go back down. It's very, very easy because I'm like half on or half in the water, half not. That's why I crouch on the edge and then start breaking the blocks as I go down. You should fall down just like this, and you land here, and all the water should stay right here on the soul sand. Now, the easiest way is to do your water just like this. Come down and place kelp all the way back up. So you get in it and you just place kelp just like this, or you can bone meal it. It is completely up to you. But all of this needs to be complete water blocks. All right. So, and once you get to the top, yeah, it should stop at the top. Now, if you don't have kelp, but you have ice, make sure you do the same thing with ice. So as you build up using your signs, remember to place ice, and on the way down, you break the ice and you will get solid water source blocks. All right. Now, this, to make sure it works, just break that and you should immediately see bubbles going all the way up. You see the bubbles, and then you step in it and you get pushed all the way to the top. That's how you know it works. If your bubble elevator does not work, or if you go like a halfway up and it stops, you messed up somewhere in the water and it's not complete water blocks. All right. Now, the next part we need to do is come back here, place our water in the back corners just like we did before. So that way all of it flows to the water elevator, and you can slowly see here that we are moving along. I'm not touching anything. Well, here, let's get over here a little bit. And we will dip down just a bit. We'll hit the fences and get pushed all the way up. But I'm not, you guys can't see. Let's get some night vision potion going on in here. All right, and I got pushed all the way up to the top. Now, once we're at the top, all right, you're gonna dig out a two tall by 4, 2 by 5. I'm sorry, 2 by 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. On this 5th block right above it, so right here, you're gonna place your last sign. So you should have no more signs, and you should have your water come up and over just like this. All right. All right, guys. So this is what your farm should look like. I'm in spectator mode so that way you guys can see. We have our area dug out. We have our 2 fences down here and our soul sand. And you can see there's bubbles all the way up to the top. All right. Along with our signs, and our water is pushing away from the farm. So make sure that when you initially start your climb up, you place your signs in the right spot, so that way your kill chamber is not anywhere inside your farm. All right. And you can see here, it's a 5 by 2 and the water stops here. Now, the next thing we need to do is dig down 22 blocks. Okay, so we come here. They say don't dig straight down, but you should be fine. Look back toward your bubbles and where you came up from, and dig down 21 blocks. Now that you've dug down 21 blocks, all right, you're gonna dig, so still facing the same direction. So if I come back up here, you guys can see that I'm facing the bubbles. All right. So come down. You can, like, the safest way to do this is to actually have your back to the bubbles and make a farm this way. But I like to be really close to the spawner, so that way they continuously spawn and I'm still in range. So coming down, looking at your bubbles, you dig 1, 2, and 3. That's as far as you go. You don't go any farther. If you go any farther than 3 blocks, back this way, you're gonna run into your water elevator, just like that. And you don't want that. All right, so this is the closest you want to be. And from here, you can dig out your room, you know, however you want it. You can add your, you know, your 1.16 blocks or whatever. Okay, and now we do the killing area and kill chamber. Alrighty, guys. So we are down here and we're gonna do the kill chamber. So we have our hoppers, our chest, and our trap door. All right. So what I like to do is you can do it this way. You don't have to do this. It does not matter. You can, you know, your chest here like this. Break those 2 blocks, and just like before, make sure that your hopper is facing into your chest. Again, the tail is facing to the back side of the chest. All right. Just like that. And then the very last thing you need to do is crouch and place a trapdoor. Boom. You guys are finished. Absolutely 100% complete. Psych. You're not finished yet. So, last thing we need to do before you can come down here and slay your zombies. Make sure you make your way out of your AFK area and make your way back to your zombie area here, your zombie spawner. And remember, again, remove all of the torches, but do so smartly so you can get out and not die in your farm. All right, because if you get whooshed into the water and zombies are behind you, you're gonna die. You're gonna hit the ground on the other side and you're gonna die, and it's gonna suck because then you have to come back and get all your stuff and do this all over again. All right, so once you've done that, you can see right now he bobbed for a second because he went up in the water elevator and fell out because he was looking at me and walked out. But when they spawn, but these are still going pretty strong. But when this is the only one, a bunch of them will spawn and they will immediately push each other right into the bubble elevator and go up, and you will not have any clutter or any zombies getting stuck at the entrance here. So I hope you guys did enjoy. It was fun going through this, reading your guys' comments, and making a farm that fixes all of your problems. So if you do enjoy content like this, make sure you subscribe, smack that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.